Time ship, okay. Huh, okay, I've already read that one. Why is the door closed again? I left that open. Alright. Okay. So it's just a pot, it doesn't have what I need in it. Pretty sure what I needed was down in that lab. Supposedly the ones I could pick up. Aha. Oops. Hello. They're in a different area? Why would they be in a different area? And why can I pick these up then? It's just to mess me up, isn't it? Alright, game, I see how you are. That's right, he put them in the wine cellar. And I need the key for the wine cellar. Key for the wine cellar. Has to be somewhere. Ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining four chemicals can create a powerful acid. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That doesn't tell me where the key is. Just tells me I need to go to the wine cellar. The wine cellar's locked. Paying more attention would be good. It's one of those look at everything games. Oil. Goody goody. The tissue stuff. Maybe it's up here. Maybe it's up here in the that buzzing noise? It's making me nervous. It's probably supposed to make me nervous. These guys are like the master of creepy. Yeah.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Huh, so I've been to Algeria. Don't like the cockroach, I gotta say. Nothing, okay. Nothing else appears to be in here that is of use. Sadly. Looking for some oil or something. It's a bit dark in there. Much better. I hereby offer my future attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, and my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services of the Persian royal court, and with the sanctum of the Order of Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. William House of Genrich. Okay. Not sure what any of that has to do with me, but okay. Sunlight, hello sunlight. Yes, you were a good thing. That's a bad sound.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Aha! Goody goody. Yeah, I can get lucky ones. Okay. Clothes. Oh, stop making that noise. Be afraid of a piano. Don't need to fear a piano. Alrighty. Okay, good to know I'm still sane. Okay. What's this? Torn out painting. Nothing of use. It's locked. Okay. Okay. There's the piano. I'm not here. This is freaking me the fuck out. Oh look, I can look outside. Trees. Trees are good. Trees are good. Okay. What the fuck heck is that noise? If you go and investigate, it's not as scary. If you go see it, it's not as scary. That somebody went squishy. Just cockroaches. Oh look, more oil. Isn't that nice? Yeah. See, someone was playing the piano. There are other people in here, right? Right. No monsters. No scary things. Just cockroaches. No. No luck. Read the note. What? No, what? What's happening? What's happening?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Oh,
My
God,
weakened
relive
body
this.
was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. I'm okay. Okay. It's all okay. Needing some tinderboxes here. Oh, I love you, game. Oh, it's a good game. Can I have another one? Can I have another one? Please? No. Please? No. Please? No. Alrighty. I'll give the oil lamp a break. Not that it needs it, because I'm totally rocking the oil lamp right now. Light the oil lamp, off we go. Bloody freaking hell. Alright, it's nice and bright in here, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Goody goody, more piano. You know how I love the piano. Such a wonderful sound, doesn't freak me out at all. What it's playing. Oh, I'm having
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
East wing and the western hall have already been reinforced. Nice. Okay, so they knew this thing was coming. Why is it haunting me? What does it want with me? And why does it like to play the piano? Alrighty, let's light this one so I don't have to keep turning this on. Yep, very nice. That's the way into there.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, then.
Some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. And if it stops, I have to start over. Someone's moved that bookcase. Maybe. Crosscatch is going to leave the room. I'm going to keep playing on my own. Like that one. And this one. Yeah, that'll do. It better do, because I'm out. Okay. Altstand and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region which, with lore, is Altstand. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with the scattered lake is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. As any local, you would hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will clearly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tale, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies brought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. what dark schemes would follow. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight. As he looked for remnants of kingdoms past during his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he was mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Chernobyl some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of those of the noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the researching. The history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime of the family. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the converted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of the country.